Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna hop into another Legacy Draft queue here. Legacy Cube Draft League queue, if that's English, which I think it's close. They've been filling up pretty quick, so we're at 5 of 8, should get there shortly. I've been finding that this format's really crazy. Cube is very swingy in general. I think Powered Cube is more crazy. You can do even more bonkers stuff. Legacy Cube, you can win with creature decks, but there are, the ramp decks and the other unfair things in there, like the Splinter Twin combo. I'm going to try to look out for Splinter Twin combo. Planeswalkers are good. Our last draft worked pretty well because we were red-green mid-range with a lot of Planeswalkers, but let's see what we open. Well, we opened Kiki-Jiki. I would say Mirari's Wake is a really strong card. Armageddon is a great... We got a lot of good first picks here. Armageddon, Mirari's Wake. Mirari's Wake is 2 colors, though, so that's not as good first pick. Fact or Fiction is an insanely strong card. That's a great card. Mind Stone is good in basically any deck, so if you were trying to really keep open, that's probably a safe choice. You're going to play that in any deck. But yeah, we got Kiki-Jiki, and I'm going to spam as red-blue as hard as I can and try to get that deck for once. Let's see how we do. It's funny, usually the first pick is the shortest wait because everybody just picks like whatever the best card. Okay, so Roast is a card I would want in my deck. But I think Glen Elendra Archmage is even better. This is just an insane card. If you haven't, this is one of those cards that it doesn't read as well as it plays. Like, it's way better than it looks. Okay, well, there's a Solemn, and Solemn is good with Kiki-Jiki, that's for sure. And it's just good on its own. This is another card that is always a good... Like, there is no limited deck that Solemn will not be good in. I mean, maybe mono-red aggro, but even then, it's not the worst card to play. Icefall Region is stronger than it looks, too. Engineered Explosives could possibly be good. You could take Arc Trail to get some removal, but I think I'm going to take Solemn over that. Okay, well, there's Brainstorm, Spell Pierce, and Legacy's Allure. I like all of these cards here. I think I'm going to take Brainstorm because I'm going to be trying to combo, and we want to get all the pieces together. And we already have a protection, like a Spell Pierce type effect here with Archmage. Yes, what I was saying about this looks unassuming, but it comes down, it's a creature, it's hard, if they want to get rid of it, they got to spend 2 removal spells. Unless they have some kind of exile thing, but then you could just sack and counter it if you have the blue mana up. It just makes interacting really, really hard for your opponent. So, okay, so we got... I think I could take Sulphur Falls here. Bloodstained Mire is also a consideration. Careful Study I'm not as into. Stoke I'm not as into. Let's take the fixing here. Okay, so here we could take a Johnny and go into 3 colors, which isn't a terrible idea. We're not quite a Kiln Fiend deck, although that I could see that being good. Careful Consideration is strong too. Another good way to dig for our combo pieces. But there's more of those type effects. I'm going to speculate on a Johnny here. Ooh, wow. A lot of good red cards here. Rabble can just win on its own sometimes. Incinerate is a solid removal spell. Wall of Omens is good in this kind of deck too. If I was 100% on that I was going 3 colors, then I'd probably take Wall of Omens here, but I'm not sure yet. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna take Rebel Master. I think Incinerate is more replaceable. See, here's another one of those right here. Now, Lightning Helix is a slight upgrade, but again, I'm not sure that I'm in white yet, so I'm just gonna take Searing Spear, and we'll go from there. We'll see what the next thing is. Okay, so Thassa, I guess, could be decent, but Linvala's kind of strong card if we end up with white in our deck. Yeah, I guess I'll speculate on the Linvala, but I'm not that likely to play it. We'll see. I mean, I know I have this Ajani sitting here, but I don't have to play it if we don't end up with white cards. We don't have that many blue cards yet either, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. It is cube. It's very hard to end up with not enough playables. I mean, you could always end up with optimal playables and non-optimal playables, like a deck that's the total stone cold nuts, but roast. Okay, I'll take a roast. I'll take an Arc Trail. I will take a Stromkirk Noble, but I'm not sure I'll play it. I'll take a Stoke. Sure. I'd say this was a pretty good pack one. Well, there's a Kiln Fiend. Well, we got a lot of nice aggro cards too. We could lean toward taking red cards and moving in on mono red. I don't know. Fiery Confluence is like a good reason to do that, because you can 6 someone with that. If we were forcing taking blue cards, we would take the Jace possibly. Maybe I take Fiery Confluence, try to wheel Beetleback Chief, and sort of back way into red here. Let's see what happens. If we end up getting well, there's a Force of Will. We don't have that many blue cards yet, but that's super strong in this deck. I mean, in you know, Kiki Jiki Exarch deck. What am I passing here? I mean, P and K is good, but it's another 4. I'll speculate on that. Ral Zarek is not bad. Mizium Mortars won me the last game. I guess. Well, ooh, Magma Jet and Sower. Sower is really strong. But right now it's not really looking like I'm going to be playing blue. I don't know. Maybe I will. You take Sacred Foundry, and then I'll definitely be able to play a Johnny. I think that's a safe hedge. Okay, well, Hellrider is the strongest mono aggro card there is. I will take that over Flame Slash. We have a lot of similar things to that now. Okay, looks like we're moving in on aggro. We could be mono red or we could be red white. So I want to keep this in here in case I see conscripts, you know, then we could still combo. That would be cool. I'm really not a huge fan of Jackal Pup. I mean, it's nice to have a lot of one drops when you're in that aggro deck, but I think I'm going to take Blade Splicer here. Alright. Walking Ballista is great, but I don't think this is a Walking Ballista deck. Let's take Young Peasy. Oh, God. Bonfire. Goblin Guides. Sort of Body and Mind. I think it's got to be Goblin Guide here. I don't think we're going to be casting Precinct Captain even if we go red-white unless we get a lot of good white cards in pack 3. So I guess it's Beetleback Chief, but I don't know. I got a lot of good 4s already. Yeah, and then there's PNK, which is like a better Beetleback Chief. But since I already have that kind of effect, I think I'll take the Chandra. O-Ring could be solid. I was initially going to snap off this Clifftop Retreat. Recruiter is good too. Lets me find Kiki-Jiki. But red doesn't have a lot of like things that answer everything. Ooh, Seeker could be good. Yeah, I'm going to take Seeker. Isamaru, okay. So now we need some more red-white fixing. Riftbolt. Oh, wow. Yeah, red just... Okay. Red's open. Wow. Well, there's a Swords to Plowshares. There's a Fire Fist Striker. Stagger Shock. I like a lot of these cards. In our deck, Red Cap seems decent. Goes well with Kiki-Jiki if we decide to play that. A lot of our creatures do, so... But that's a lot of 4s. Maybe Forkbolt? No, it can't be Forkbolt. This is a really hard pick. I have no idea. I'm going to take Swords. It's like bad in a way because it gains them life, but... Wow. Sword, Inferno Titan, Gideon, Nahiri, Sark. Jesus Christmas. What can we do? I think it's Sarkhan. Maybe it's Soulfire Grandmaster. I don't know if we're 100% playing the white cards here. So I'm going to take that as a hedge. Well, there's a Swift Spear, which is great. And maybe we just have these white things as options. Oh, there's Splinter Twin. But we didn't get the other half. So I'm not sure how good Splinter Twin is here if we don't see the other half of the combo. I think I'm... Oh, Jit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, there's the Zealous Conscript, so I guess I should have taken Splinter Twin, but... That's sweet. Pillar, I guess, or Hordling Outburst. I don't know. I'm not likely to play any of the Koth. Nice. Getting the Van Koth. All right, so let's cut these white cards. Some of them. And I'm not really a huge fan of Beetleback Chief here. And I don't need Roast, probably, and Mizium Mortars. Okay, I like a lot of these cards here. I'm going to take Fire Fist Striker. Wow. I have no idea. Everything looks so good. I guess, but maybe not main deck. Oh, Koth, what are you doing in the sideboard? Get in there. Alright, so let's seriously consider cutting this white. Just to keep our mana consistent. Firebolt. Sure. And I guess we can board in these things if we end up needing them. Oh, and there's Splinter Twin also. There is that Vantage, which would make our splash work, but no, Splinter Twin's too good here. Legionnaire. Char. Pillar. Wow. Well, that was called looking at signs and moving in. I guess Outburst, like Hellrider rewards playing Outburst. This is a 2. This is a creature, really, and so is this. So we can't play 12 lands. We could probably play 15. As is, so we can cut 3 things. And I'm tempted to get this in here. Yeah, I don't think we need Kiln Fiend or Jackal Pup. We have enough good 1-drops. So we gotta cut 2 more. I guess we can move Arc Trail to the sideboard because, you know, like when it's good, but sometimes it's not. This is more of a 1-drop. Maybe it's Rift Bolt, or maybe it's Pillar. I think it's Pillar. Alright, but we have all these options in the board here. Why would you add 14 mountains? Add 1 more. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. Let's save the deck, and we'll be back for the matches.